Good morning everyone and happy Sunday. It's another start to a new weekly vlog. And it's also a start to my morning at 10:30. I've been kind of just laying around. But I'm hungry and I'm gonna fix some coffee. I don't know what I'm gonna have for breakfast though. That's like the hardest part of my mornings here. Sometimes I get up and I'm like, I'm having this, but like today, don't know. So the choice was a Pop-Tart. Yeah, I decided to go with Pop-Tart. I have the s'mores Pop-Tart, so that's what I'm going to do for breakfast. And I've been really on a Veranda Blend kick from Starbucks. This is probably one of my favorites right now, besides Cafe Bustelo, but this is just a little more smoother in the mornings. So that's what I'm going to go with. And my Disneyland mug. I miss Disneyland so freaking much. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but Maui really likes his paws to be rubbed. And it's kind of weird, like when he was younger, I just started like rubbing his little paws because it's cute. And now I think he just like, it's soothing because like sometimes when I stop, you're not going to do it now, he'll usually reach back for my hand. But we just gently rub while he just sits here on my lap. No, okay. So when I talk about it, you decide not to show them? Oh, okay. Thank you. So right now I'm watching the Jets play Arizona. And the Jets are doing okay so far. Not too bad. Look who made a surprise appearance early. Welcome home. And she was the best wife ever and bought Papa John's pizza. So thank you.
You're welcome.
And what's special about that, because I didn't mention it, is that I love Papa John's pizza. And usually we just order like Pizza Hut or other things because I want to make the wife happy.
I don't like Papa John's.
You don't like Papa John's?
Well, like I like it. It's just sometimes we have it a lot. I'm also struggling to get my hair out.
But thank you. A little bit of time has passed. Amanda knitted, crocheted a whole blanket.
I didn't make a whole blanket. I'm still working on it.
Well, basically a whole blanket. But so I went out. It was basically the DVC department that I was in kind of held an event at a park where there was like close to 40 of us who all went, and there was food and drinks and stuff like that, and just it was like a chance to get to see everyone one last time. So that's where I've been for about 3 hours. It was really nice getting to see everyone and kind of having some closure with the job because I was on vacation when it was announced that Disney was closing, so I never really got to have that kind of last day before we closed, even with the rest of the cast, because the last day that I was there was nothing about COVID or even potential of closing the parks and resorts. But it's really nice going back and seeing everyone. But I'm home now and I get to spend the rest of the night with my wonderful wife who has been amazing to me today. Not just because of Papa John's, but that's like 90% of the reason. But I'm sitting here and I'm eating leftovers from yesterday, which these things are just so freaking good. There was the taco ring, and then I have some leftover of the cheese sauce. And in just a little bit, we're going to be watching the Seahawks play on TV and just hang out for the night. I also wanted to say that at the event, we were all socially distancing, and we all had masks on, doing the best that we could. Alright, so now we're watching the Seattle Seahawks. And also, Amanda's sister Melissa and her husband Max are doing a stream on Twitch. So hi guys, we're watching you right now as well, and you're doing a fantastic job. Are you snug like a bug in the rug?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're about to head to bed soon. We are finishing up the Seahawks game on the bedroom TV. But you're pretty tired, right?
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, she came home, you napped for a little bit.
And I never nap.
Yeah, she never naps, but you did this time, so... you know, hopefully we can get some good night's sleep tonight.
Yeah.
We have tomorrow together.
Yeah.
We're gonna hopefully go to the pool if it doesn't rain. And then we gotta play some Mario Kart tomorrow.
We do.
And maybe we'll do something else fun. Who knows? Yeah. But we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy, I want to say Saturday because that's what it feels like, but it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Like I said, Amanda's off.
Yeah, I took like a random day off. I just kind of felt like I just wanted like an extra day.
Yeah, I get to spend it together.
Yeah.
We have breakfast. We both got bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits from McDonald's. And what were you about to do?
So we're gonna watch Luke and Rich's Disneyland vlog. So before we went to Disneyland, we didn't watch anything because we just wanted everything to be brand new. So now we have to play catch up and we're watching something right.
And then after this, we gotta see Karen's Disneyland as well.
Yeah.
Dream away with the music. So it's a nice pool day. So we decided to come out and enjoy the pool now. It's like 81 degrees out. The sun keeps going in and out because of the clouds. But it feels great. You enjoying your pool day?
Yes.
Yes. We haven't got in yet, so it might be cold. We'll see. You chilly? How chilly?
Like this much?
That much? Is it nice though?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna come join you.
Okay.
Alright, so we're back from the pool now. We all showered up. I just fixed Amanda some pumpkin spice coffee. We have the Starbucks pumpkin spice, so I did that. And we have the pumpkin spice creamer. And about to put in a secret ingredient.
You put something in it. You put pumpkin spice.
Give it a try. Just give it a... No, I didn't.
I see it sitting on top.
That's not what I put in it. Give it a try.
So?
No.
You put something in it. It's
Give it a
sitting
try.
on top of it. It's literally right here.
Give it a try.
Is it pumpkin spice?
Just give it a try.
It's good, babe.
Yeah?
Is it pumpkin spice?
It's pumpkin spice. Pumpkin pie spice. That was my secret ingredient. Is it better with it?
Yeah, it's good.
I feel like little Starbucks topping, you know, like the...
Starbucks topping.
Exactly. You're having the Starbucks, like, pumpkin.
I am having Starbucks pumpkin.
Yeah.
What do you think, Maui?
Memo. He's just hanging out. Look at his face.
I know he's gonna go with face.
Oh, he's handsome, though. Look at that boy.
He's so
As he's licking himself. Oh, look at that, though. Oh, yes. Work it. Work it.
Model.
Okay, it's lunchtime, and we made some salads and grilled cheese. Really good. Yeah. Are you enjoying that ginger dressing that we got?
I really like the ginger dressing.
Is it probably your favorite, or just depends your mood?
Mood.
Okay. Well, enjoy. So I wanted to talk about the chips because I had some chips with it. And these are probably my favorite chips. If you've never had them, but you've seen them before, or if you can go get them in your store. I mean, we can get them here in the grocery stores or gas stations, but called Munchos. They're literally the best chip ever. They are so, like, airy of a chip. If you can see down in here. They just have, like, this amazing texture, and they're really good. So thank you for lunch.
What?
It was really nice because growing up, whenever I used to go to my mama and Papaw's pool, when I would get out, my Papaw would always have me a grilled cheese made and chips. So like, that's just like when I go to the pool, when I get done, that's all I want is like grilled cheese and chips.
That's why you want me once today.
That is why, yeah. I just love it. It's so good. So you made a really good one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're deflating the pool toy?
Yes.
Yeah. The least favorite part about pools when you blow it up, all that effort.
And then you just deflate it.
And you get rid of it. But yeah. So thank you again for lunch. So we were watching a little bit of Halloween Town earlier, and now we're watching Halloween Town Calabar's Revenge. And we just went and got some dessert. What'd you get?
A sundae?
From McDonald's?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Is it good? You got whipped cream on it too.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a Oreo McFlurry. So good. So we're on our way to Wendy's, and we just wanted to show you how beautiful the sky looks. We've seen a lot of beautiful skies here in Florida. Like sometimes we get the really nice pinks and yellows, but like the skyline right now just is absolutely gorgeous. And then sometimes you get the palm trees, the silhouettes of the palm trees, and it's really pretty. Alright, we're at Wendy's. We're gonna go through the drive-thru and take it home.
It's a really bad food day for us. We don't usually have this much fast food.
No.
This is our third fast food place we're going to today.
That's true. Are you excited for Wendy's though? Because it's been a while.
I love Wendy's.
What are you getting?
4 for $4.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna get yet.
Yeah.
We'll see. So I ended up going with the 4 for $4 as well. And I did the double stack. And we got an extra little 6-piece of nuggets in there because their nuggets are really good. And we're trying to decide like what to watch. What are you thinking though?
I don't know.
Me either. Alright, we made our decision and we're watching the pre-opening report from Disneyland that we started that night with Zach and Hannah. But we didn't finish. We're going to finish now. What did you get?
Patches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you plan to do with them?
I've been making these like little like cup koozies, crocheting, and I want to put some of them on it. So it's a random pack. There's a lot of really weird ones here. Like this one that says like look. and this thing. But there's some like really cute ones. Like they have these like heart sunglasses.
Those are cute.
Girl Gang. And Diamond. And I got some random Monsters University one that I don't think was advertised because it's copyright. But
yeah, but you got it.
It's Monsters Inc. and I kind of like it.
That's cool. That's basically it for our day. Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
Good day off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. Really tired though, and I'm ready to go to bed.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you have work in the morning too.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I have already started breakfast with waffles and a nice cup of coffee. This is the breakfast of champions. And Maui still hasn't fully woken up today. He's still resting with his little spring in his bed. Look at that little cutie. Look at the little paw outside. You're a cutie. Alright, it's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It means that I haven't finished editing the weekly vlog by now, and I gotta get it done today. So let's continue working on this. Maui's in the delicate basket.
Are you delicate? No, we're not delicate. See, Mom, you're embarrassing me. Oh, I'm home, by the way.
Such a big cat. Yeah, welcome home. That face.
Can I get back in? No?
No, just Rob. For dinner, Amanda's making us crunch wraps again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. We had some extra bacon to use. We don't always eat these.
No.
But we had some extra bacon in the fridge, and we just thought it'd be a good way to use it.
Yeah, we're also big fans of like breakfast for dinner.
Oh, we love breakfast food in this house.
Oh, yes. I said that's my favorite, probably my favorite meal.
Me too.
The crunch wraps are all done, and we're about to watch the second video in Luke and Rich's Disneyland vlogs. What are you doing?
Making a cup koozie thing?
Yeah, let me see. Which one are you doing? Oh, it's not done yet?
Well, I am almost done.
Okay.
I was just finishing the little strings, but I think I'm going to do the Monsters Inc. one on this one.
That looks good. I like it.
Me too.
And we're watching The Bachelorette.
Yes.
And Madison's here. Hi.
Hi.
You ready for bed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What'd you think of The Bachelorette?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good season, but I never really liked the first night. There's just too much happening.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know, like, any of the guys or anything, but...
Matt, we got so mad, he just turned his back to it. He's like, I'm not watching this anymore. So we're going to get to bed now, and then Madison and I are going to go to Universal tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I caught that on camera.
Good morning.
We have Wendy's for breakfast. We have Madison in here. We're headed to Universal, but Amanda's going to work. Sorry, baby. I hope you have a good day.
Thanks.
We'll see you soon. We'll miss you. Send you lots of pictures and love. Right, we made it to Universal now. We're at City Walk, and Universal Studios opened a little bit ago at 9, and Islands opens at 10. So we're gonna go to Universal first and do something like the Mummy. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So we decided before the Mummy, we're gonna go into the Halloween store before we go in the trivia store. So let's go, see what they have. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that's cool. That mask. Masquerade mask, that's cool. That's cool. The little molds. Frankenstein. Ooh.
You're mean.
Got some t-shirts and backpacks. Some posters, The Bride of Frankenstein. And some little shot glasses. Cups. Halloween Horror Night t-shirts. Rest in peace. That's really cool. I like the socks. What did you spot?
It's across from one of the houses. I don't know what year though. It's $400.
Nice. Oh, they have the molds in here as well. That's cool. Pumpkins are freaking awesome. I love this wall. That is awesome. So we just spent about like 10 minutes taking pictures in front of this wall because it's so cool looking.
Alright, we'll just 3 minutes then. Alright, love you, bye. Yeah, baby.
Ooh, the masks. That's cool.
I love that one.
That is really cool. Well, that is cool. Some sweets here. That's cool.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Did you get to see our bummies that are on life support?
Oh, that's cool.
That is so cool. Oh wait, they're actually moving. You see that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
I'm taking care of that.
These all look really good. Oh, that's a huge donut. See the donut? That's the size of your head. Oh yeah, those are cool. A lot of cool stuff. This is like a huge store. Got multiple sections. We're in the Beetlejuice part now. You gotta say it. Say it. That's cool. No.
Oh my god. Yeah. I know. Don't tell me about it. Sound like it? So good.
Some more stuff over here. knock, see who's home. That was a cool store. That was a lot. You ready to go try the mummy?
Yes.
Let's do it. Alright, it's mummy time. We'll see you guys when we get off. We just got off the mummy, and like always, mummy was amazing. We only waited 10 minutes. It was posting 25.
Yeah.
What I noticed though is that they've added more the plexiglass dividers in the queue. So, well, not in the queue, but where you're standing in line to divide the sections of the rows. Because last time we were here, they didn't have that. So now they do. So that's really interesting. It's been pretty crowded when we got here. Like getting into the park was pretty bad, but like so far since we've been in the park, the lines aren't too bad. However, I was just looking on the app, and Hagrid's is now posting a 2-hour wait. So that's a little much, but everything else is like nothing right now. And now we're about to do Transformers, which we haven't done in a little while. And usually we skip over this one, but this one's pretty good. Spider-Man is a little bit better, but I don't know. Something about Transformers that's still really fun.
Task is to deny them victory, because their victory will mean Earth's and your destruction. Remember that as you continue your training. I will teach you rookies all I can, but recruits, I am Optimus Prime. I know we are asking much of you this day, but the Decepticons leave us no choice. Evac believes you can help him protect the Allspark.
We're about to get on, and Madison and I keep getting really lucky with the first row so far. So that was your first time doing Transformers in you said a year?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
It was good. It was very intense.
What do you like more, that or Spider-Man?
I think I just like Spider-Man more and more because of the story.
Yeah, you understand
Like
it a little
the
bit more
story
too.
yeah.
It was really good. I'm glad we did it. We only did about 20 minutes for that. Lines are starting to pick up here though. But our plan is to do E.T., Men in Black, and then Green Dots, and then probably take the train over to Islands of Adventure and do some stuff over there. It's E.T. time. It says it's only a 15-minute wait too. Not bad. Hi.
I love this ride.
Do you?
For some reason, yeah.
It has such a
Because it's so old and so like, what is the word?
nostalgic?
Nostalgic, yeah.
Yeah. It is kind of creepy.
Unit 3, cut them off!
Sam, you're coming out!
Keeping your hands and feet inside the ride vehicle.
So that was really cool that we got to do ET together. I just asked them politely and they're like, yeah, just you can record, just don't have the flash on. So I'm glad we got to do that. Now we're over here by Barney, and I think this is what Madison is most excited for today.
Will you take my picture with him?
Yeah, I'll take your picture with him.
Look at him! I used to be obsessed with him when I was little.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Thanks, Barney.
He's so cute. Oh my goodness.
You happy you met him?
Yeah.
Was it everything you dreamed of?
It was everything I dreamed of, except he didn't get to sing the I Love You song.
Alright, so we're about to see the 11:45 showing of Animal Actors. Madison said this show is really good, so we're going to go and see what it's about. Just animals.
Yes, it's animals, so you have to love it.
And what exactly he needs to do. Thanks, Layden. You're doing the naughty dog part perfectly. Now let's get in our trouble. Put those feet up. How do we say sorry? Alright,
Yeah.
and that's moving on. Very good. Maria's going to take a moment just to make sure everything is nice and safe, and watch your head. And a beautiful flight from Sapphire, African Hawk, and a great catch by Jen.
the animal show was really cool. I'm glad Madison took us to it.
It's very cute. It's not like anything like, you know, wow and amazing, but it's really cute if you love animals.
Yeah, it was awesome. We're over here by Men in Black now, which has like a 15-minute wait. So we're gonna do that and then probably make our way to Islands of Adventure.
Oh my lord.
Well, we just got off of Men in Black, and I was winding up until the very end, and Madison hit the red button right before I did, and she ended up beating me. But really, I think I still am the champion of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But we're on our way over to Islands of Adventure now. We have about 3 hours left, and we're just gonna walk because the train is a 70-minute wait. That's crazy, so we're just gonna walk. As we were leaving, we stopped at the store right before you exit. Look how cool is this? That's awesome. I'd have this in my house, in my front yard.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very detailed up there.
Yeah. Look at Velocicoaster. It's come along so nicely since we came back in the summer and watched the progress. It's looking amazing. Cannot wait to ride that. Wow. For a butterbeer now, and it's hard to come to Universal and not get a butterbeer, so that's what we're gonna do. And then after that, we're gonna go wait in line for Hagrid's. And just a note, like the park is pretty packed today, and it is a Wednesday, but really it gets really bad here in the Wizarding World. This is where it's always like really jam-packed.
Awesome. Awesome. A-W-E-S-O-M-E. Awesome! Awesome! Awesome!
You know what's really awesome?
Congratulations, you're now
Butterbeer. So Hagrid's went down. We've been waiting for like 40 minutes now. We're just hanging out there. We're going to still just wait. Hopefully he'll come back out soon.
Right, off you go. We'll meet at the edge of the forbidden forest. We'll have to round up the Scrooge before they set fire to anything else. They just don't know what they're doing.
So we just got off of Hagrid's, and we basically waited almost 2 hours for it to come back up. We just hung out. But it's time for us to head out. Amanda's going to get off work soon. There it is. So we're going to like hightail it out of here. But we'll see you once we get probably back into the car or when we pick Amanda. Look who it is.
Me.
Back from work.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
I'm sweaty.
I'm sweaty. You look it. Let's go.
Thanks.
So we decided that we're having Culver's for dinner, and we haven't had Culver's in a while, so I'm excited. Is that everything you ever dreamed of? You got cheese curds too. What kind of sandwich or
Wisconsin Swiss.
yeah?
Melt
Right
thing.
bread? Wow, I can't speak. Madison got the same thing, and then I got just a cheese burger with bacon and fries. What did you think of Culver's?
It was good.
Yeah?
I really like the cheese curds.
We were talking about coming back next time getting dessert because I think we're all full.
Very full.
It's hard to pass up dessert here at Culver's. If you guys have never tried it before, you really need to. So next time, right?
Next time.
We're back home now, and Amanda's using something we haven't used in a while.
Yeah.
Little foot bath. Is it hot?
I was outside on like the concrete like all day today. My toes is hurt.
Yeah, you deserve it. My turn. And we're also just enjoying the evening watching Luke and Rich's Disneyland vlogs. And they're about to ride Mission Breakout, which was my favorite at California Adventure, and I miss it so much. So that's about it for today. We're about to head to bed now. We just feel so tired. Like, it's 9:14, which is pretty early. Usually we're getting to bed around closer to like 10 o'clock, but we just both feel so tired. I mean, Amanda worked all day and I went to the park and wore myself out. But it was a really good day. I mean, there's 2 things that happened, well really 3 at Universal that was really amazing. Like, I got to film the entire ET ride, so that was cool. I wasn't expecting that. I just kind of went up and said, hey, am I able to do this? We're like, yeah, just don't have the flash on. So I thought that was really nice. I don't know if that's something that they typically do or if it's just because I was nice to them. And then we went to, the second thing was we saw the Animal Actors show. That was interesting. Never seen that before. And then third, I got to film all of Hagrid's, which was amazing. And Hagrid's was awesome, even though we waited about 2 hours for that. Like I said, we're gonna head to bed now. Are you tired?
I'm really tired.
That's what I was saying. I was like, we are just like worn out. Yeah, you gonna go to bed there? Okay. Have a good night then. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Ooh, you wearing white? Uh-oh, what does that mean?
Coordinating today.
Uh-oh, someone's putting you in charge? Watch out, world. Watch out, Mickey and Minnie's.
Not a great decision.
I wish I would have caught it because as soon as I opened the door, Maui ran to me.
He's so snuggly today.
Yeah. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. That's my good boy. What are you having for breakfast?
Ouch, they're hot. Toaster scramblers.
Oh, nice. Good. Well, enjoy. I decided on the Peep cereal because yesterday I was talking about Fruit Loops. You know why I was talking about Fruit Loops? Because when we went into Culver's, the bathroom smelled like Fruit Loops. And I was like, oh, I want Fruit Loops.
I'll do it.
And I got my genie cup for coffee today. Is that how I smile?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Look where this cute cat has migrated to. Yeah, you sleeping on your cat tower? He loves his cat tower, but I haven't seen him sleep on that level in a while. What? You're a cutie. So I am eating leftover pizza from the other day, and I'm watching Defunctland's The Craziest Party Walt Disney Ever Threw. So I'm excited to see what this is about. So Amanda's home now, and basically I haven't been feeling good today. I've had a headache all through the day, so I've pretty much slept the entire day away. My headache is still here. But Amanda made us a really nice dinner. We have salads, and we have steaks, filet mignons from the Omaha package her parents sent. And then ordered the. I mean, obviously the
Twice
potatoes.
baked potatoes.
Twice baked potatoes, and my favorite veggie, which is corn. So this looks like a really fantastic dinner. Now we tell everyone good night. Tell them we're tired. We'll see them in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We have some Taylor ham, and Amanda made a crunch wrap. Looks really nice, and about to watch Golden Girls in just a second if Google will listen to us. She's not. She's in a mood.
Look at this elephant.
It's so freaking cool.
It's so cool.
I want to get closer. I want to see what its like face looks like. All the guys are behind. We made it to the Christmas tree shop. So they have the Christmas stuff out. And look at this. Press it. It lights up. It's only $7.99. It smells like Christmas over here too. We added something else. It's a really nice E ornament. Look at this one. Turn it on the side so you guys can see. There you go. So cute. They have a lot of stuff to look at. A lot of stuff. Just finished up the Christmas tree shop and did a little bit of damage. But we got a lot of Christmas decorations and I'm excited. Christmas is one of those things that if I see decorations, it's really hard for me to resist.
Yeah.
But I feel like we got some really good ones. Like,
Yeah, and they weren't too expensive.
yeah, like I don't feel like I wasted my money on anything. Like I feel like, because there was a couple things where like, should we get this? Do we need this? And we're like, no. So we're trying to do better with that kind of thing. But I always love coming out here. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's about 45 minutes away from where we live.
Well,
but
it's a big store and everything's like fairly cheap, and
Yeah.
we typically spend like an hour or so in here
I was about to
just
say,
sort
yeah.
of browsing. So it's not really a big waste of time.
no, not really. I mean, we did spend about an hour and 15 minutes here today, so
And
that's
if we
nice.
go out to the Loop, we would end up spending like $200. So $40 is a lot better than $200.
That's true. I'm tempted at the Loop because you have Mitsu out there, you have Michael's, you have Old Navy, you have Kohl's, you have Bed Bath & Beyond,
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works,
Yankee Candle
Yankee
Store.
Candle Store. You have TJ Maxx.
Yep.
It's dangerous out there, but I think we're going to head home now, right? Or is there anything else we need to do?
At home.
At home, yeah. And then Noelle and I believe Anna are coming over tonight as
They
well.
are.
So we have a lot of fun coming up tonight. So we're now making a stop at Publix before we get home because I told Amanda this morning, I think it was this morning last night, but I was really craving like my Papaw's gravy and biscuits that he used to make. And we have his recipe and we just need like 1 or 2 items in here. But we're going to make that tomorrow for breakfast. I'm so excited for that because I miss it a lot. Do you miss it?
Yeah.
We literally like, I'll try to be quick because we're about to go in, but in the mornings on Saturdays when we lived in Tennessee, we'd come in and oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure we would go into a food coma because of how much we'd eat of it. So I'm playing chef tonight and we're cooking up some penne pasta. We're going to basically make some spaghetti and meatballs, but penne pasta because that's all we have. And we're about to do the noodle test, which is the best part when you have pasta. So let's do. Oh my gosh. You guys freaking out over lizards?
What we were looking for was the frog, and it was not the frog. It was the lizard.
I got a noodle test for everyone. You're welcome. Noodle test.
It was good. That lizard scared the poop out of me. Me too.
What do we think?
It's good.
Good? Everyone?
Yeah.
Chef Mitchell? Alright, let's go finish this. Dinner is served. What, did you like it?
Very good.
Yeah? Now you guys gotta get some. We just had a salad, but now it's pasta time. Looks really good. And bread, yeah, we have Texas toast coming.
Yes.
Hey, get out the toast.
I'm putting it for a little longer.
Alright, dinner's finished. What are we about to do?
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, we got this like a couple of days ago when we were talking about...
We're like 4 years behind the ball. But
Yeah.
It's fine.
We've played it before, like we said, but we've never owned it. So I'm excited. You guys excited? Yes. Have you guys played Cards Against? Oh, everyone point and laugh. All right. Well, we'll have some fun. Okay, so we just finished Cards Against Humanity, and if you guys want to take guesses on who won, who would it be? If you guessed me, that's right. Running away with 17. How many did you have?
7, 9, 4.
Oh, we had a really good time though. These cards were really great.
Yeah.
Right? Noelle, it was your first time playing. What'd you think?
It was great.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
Cards Against Humanity is just so fun because there's so many different things you can mix and match.
I want to get more packs for it.
Oh yeah, but we're not even like this is how much we still have left.
Yeah.
We have a lot left, but yeah, I want a lot of packs. It was a lot of fun though. So if you haven't played this game, you should really give it a try. So we had a pretty good night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are you tired?
I'm
so tired.
Madison's up here. What are you saying?
Where should I let these dry at?
Wherever you'd like. She's washing her clothes and her mask for work tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a fun night. We're really tired. We're sitting here watching the Atlanta Braves and Dodgers game, but I think it's time to go to bed, so we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. We're starting our morning off with my Papaw's gravy and biscuits. And I don't think we've tried to make this before,
No.
right?
So, I remember the day we, like, sat there and asked him for the recipe. And I was like, so, like, to use, like, a cup of this or what? And he was like, I don't know. I just put it in. So, it might not be exact because we don't really have exact measurements. But, we'll eyeball it, see what we get.
Papa made it for so many years. He never, he just eyeballed everything. So he's like, I don't know. But we're going to give it a try, and I'm excited because it's my absolute favorite. So
I hope it comes out okay.
yeah, me too. I'm sure regardless it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll perfect it though. Alright, so we called my mama just to try to verify the recipe. She was just like, I don't remember. So we're going off of what was on my phone, and then in a recipe box we have the recipes for her biscuits and Papaw's gravy. That they each made something, and you know, Mama made the biscuits, Papa would always make the gravy. So the recipe we have written down from them, which I believe was written by Mama.
That's written by Mama.
Yeah, but it was a long time ago. It's similar to the one I have on my phone that Papa told me a long time ago, but there's a couple things different. So what we're gonna do our best to make based off
both of the recipes.
yeah, kind of combined and do that, and we're gonna keep attempting over. Not today, but we'll keep attempting until we try to get it just right. And I'm just really excited because this gravy is so good, and it's so different than like if you ever had like a country gravy, like the white gravy. It's a lot different than that, and it's just a lot more yummy and fatty.
Well, because it's bacon and sausage.
You can't go wrong with that. So right now we're frying up the sausage, and we just got the Publix like, was it mild or hot? Hot sausage. I really like the hotter sausage.
You sometimes with hot sauce.
Yeah, you'd bite into it and you'd be like, woo, spicy. Alright, it's starting to look really good. Oh man. And that's like, usually the color, that like darker brown on the side, that's typically what Papaw's looks like. That's just gonna be good, I feel it. Alright, so we have finished, and the consensus so far is that it's good, but it's still not Papaw's gravy.
Yeah.
We think we know what we need to do next time, but it's still good. So next time, we shall perfect you. Alright, we're sitting down now, and it's a Saturday, and Tennessee plays today. We're playing Kentucky, so this should be an exciting game. I'm excited to watch. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yes. Well, what are you doing? You look fine. So the game is over, and it did not go well at all. I'm not going to discuss it. But Noelle's here now, so we're going to have a better evening. We have bento. Amanda and I both got the same thing, which is like a teriyaki chicken bowl. And what did you get, Noelle?
I got Korean barbecue tofu.
Oh, nice. And we're about to watch Hubie Halloween, which is on Netflix. It's new for this year. It's an Adam Sandler movie. So we finished watching Hubie Halloween.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I loved it.
I used to grow up watching all of Adam Sandler's movies, so this one was just the same, just really funny, like good, laughable humor.
It kind of scared me sometimes too. Like I'm not like scared now.
Yeah.
But I was.
She jumped really high at one point. I'm pretty sure she hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you like funny movies, it is more of an adult funny movie, but it was really good, and I highly suggest watching it. But now, Madison and all of us are going to go take a walk and maybe go down the pier and see if we can spot Charles. It's really nice out. It's beautiful. The weather feels great.
It's kind of scary down there.
Kind of scary? Like a little Halloween movie.
No, don't touch me because I'm going to jump in.
You can go swim with Charles.
I don't want to. Wait,
We
where?
found him. Hey, bud. How you doing?
My, no.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot bigger. Yeah, look at you.
He's right there.
He's a good one though. It's just Charles. He's friendly. He's a friendly alligator.
Scary stuff.
I thought you were gonna throw up when you saw it.
That's scary.
The sky's really nice again tonight. And the moon is just barely peeking out. Amanda just pointed it out. That's so nice. Look at that. That's cool. We're back inside now. It's time to play some good old Rummy Cube.
Yeah.
Let's see who's gonna win. Take your guesses right now. Could be Madison. Could be Amanda. Or it could be yours truly. Look at Godzilla. We have a Godzilla out on the table. So this is basically our score tonight. So Amanda won. So good job.
Good job.
You're annoying. But I came in second.
He's getting so uncomfortable. He's staring at him and he's getting so uncomfortable.
Yeah, for what
He's in ready to go mode. Look,
I know, for whatever reason
are
Maui
you ready to fight? Yeah, you turned him black under your chin.
Maui used to be like all over him, and now
Yeah.
Maui wants nothing to do with Seeker.
Yeah.
Right, Mau Mau? Look at that face.
Ever since he's been licked, that was it.
Yeah, he got licked.
I
Look at
really
this
didn't like
face.
Look, he's
That-
standing up.
That's a face of a cat that's been licked by a lizard.
What are you doing?
It wants nothing to do with the Seeker now. Alright guys, I think it's that time. About to head to bed. We're really tired, and Amanda works pretty early tomorrow morning, but we've done a lot tonight. We've had a really good weekend, though. I feel like this weekend has really like flown by. And then this upcoming week, my family's coming down for a little small vacation again, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have them around. We're going to the parks, going to studios a couple of days as well, so that's really exciting. But like I said, I am going to end these vlogs with like a question and like answering all your stuff and talking about the work history. So just want to say goodnight first, and then let's finish with these questions and answers. Alright, so let's talk about my first part of my Disney career. So like I stated before, I did the college program. I did the Spring Advantage of 2013, so my first day there was, I believe, January like 21st or something like that, or 22nd, and then my last day was, I think, August 7th of 2013. But when I originally applied, I applied for attractions, I think I applied for merchandise, and maybe front desk. I believe those were my top, but attractions was definitely the one I really wanted. And I applied. The first day applications come out, and I immediately got a call. I think it was like, I want to say like a week after applications. It was basically a day after the first phone interviews went out, because I remember the day before people saying they were getting their phone interviews. Or they were doing their phone interviews. I think mine was scheduled for the second day. It's been so long, honestly, it's kind of hard to remember exactly how that timeline unfolded. But I got my phone interview, and I thought I did really well on it. You know, it was not my first big job. I worked at a restaurant before this. It was a 5-star restaurant. It was very, very fancy. I was a server there. I did lots of stuff. So I was decently prepared for the phone interview, and I had on my Disney smile during the whole time, and I'm just eager and excited to work for the company, so I think that like shined through with all my answers. But after it was about a week and a day, I believe, a week and a day after the phone interviews, after my phone interview, I got accepted for attractions, and I was really pumped and really excited, because attractions is really what I wanted to do. Like who doesn't want to go to Disney and work attractions? Like all the possibilities of all the different places you could, like all the different attractions you could work. It's so cool, and you get to be the main part of the show. So I was really excited. I got that. Well, fast forward to when I actually went down to the college program. And also, let me state, because this is actually a really big part of why this channel is even here. I met Amanda through the college program. We've mentioned it a lot of times, I believe, on our YouTube channel, but I don't think we've really went into depth recently. But basically, I met her through the college program Facebook group. So back in, I believe it was January of 2012, I joined a Facebook group, and with my best friend Trey, who ended up doing the college program with me. We joined it at the same time. There's maybe 11 or 13 people in this group. So if you're not familiar with college program, the Disney college program, there's Facebook groups that people create, and it's basically a way to get to know other people before the college program. It's a way to get excited together, and you can, pick roommates through there. You get to know people, and sometimes people pick roommates and are already set up for that. So I went on there, and Amanda was in the group as well. And basically, as funny as this is, I was I called dibs. Because me and my best friend we were, being teenage men at the time, boys, whatever. And I was she's really pretty. I was I want to talk to her. So I messaged Amanda, and that's another story for another time. But that's how I met Amanda, was through the college program. She applied. Unfortunately, she didn't get in. And I did, so I continued, and I went to Florida. Like I say, and fast forward, I got in the college program. I went down, and I didn't know, the first day we checked in, I didn't know what I knew I was attractions, but I didn't know where. And then they told me, they said Sunset Attractions. Well, first off, a lot of people are getting places. They're getting oh, you got Big Thunder Mountain, or you got Tower of Terror, or you got Kilimanjaro Safaris. For me, they're Sunset Attractions, and I was Sunset what? Okay, why not specifically? But I was also really excited because Hollywood Studios was the park I wanted to be in, and Sunset Attractions, meaning for me, my mindset is Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, yes, either one of those. That's exactly what I wanted in the college program. Exactly what I wanted. And so I'm okay, could be either one of these attractions. That's great. Well, we continue, we check in. We end up getting Chatham as our home. We had, besides me, there are 5 other guys, so there were 6 of us all together, and I roomed with my best friend Trey. A couple days later, we had to go to Hollywood Studios for our On With The Show is what they called it, which is basically a little introductory to Hollywood Studios and what Hollywood Studios is about. And it gets pretty cool because you have traditions. The first, not the first day you get there, but one or two of the couple of first days that you get to Florida, and in the college program, and you get to learn about Disney history and traditions is actually really amazing. I really enjoy traditions. I mean, they tell you a lot of the history of Disney, and it's basically a hype class. They get you hyped for working for Disney and all the history and what you're being a part, what role you're playing in this massive name that is Walt Disney. So Traditions was amazing. But yeah, On With The Show was Hollywood Studios specific, history and about Hollywood Studios and kind of where things are, the lay of the land. And that's where I found out that what my attraction was. So they said, okay, they named a couple of us who had Sunset Attractions. They're okay, come in here to this computer room, and you're going to find out what attraction you have. I forgot what kind of test. It was not anything to locate us, or our decision of where we're going to be was already made. But this little thing we had to take was maybe a hearing test or something. There was something on it that basically told us where we were. So I thought that was really interesting, and I don't know exactly why it was there or the specifics really, because it's been so long. But I found out that I got Fantasmic. So not Rock and Roller Coaster, not Tower of Terror, but Fantasmic. I got a show. I was a little disappointed at that point because I was just so set on working at one of the 2 major rides that I was why Fantasmic? And to be honest, at this point, so I grew up loving Fantasmic. Loved Fantasmic growing up. And the older I got, the more I was I don't really care for Fantasmic anymore. It might be an unpopular opinion, but the show seemed very outdated, and the effects were, not up to par of what I thought a Disney nighttime entertainment could be, honestly. And I was dang, I was okay, whatever. At least it's fantastic. At least I get to work here. I'm going to have fun with it. So I continued. I was, I didn't let that get me down at all, because there's no reason to get down. I mean, I'm still working for Disney World, and it was still incredible. So I continued, and I worked at Fantasmic, and it was fun. I mean, really what made it enjoyable to me was the people that I was working with. I met a lot of great people during my time at Fantasmic, and that's what really made it. But a lot of them were international college program kids, and they have shorter programs. So within like a month, most of them were all gone. So I made some really good friends, and then they're all gone. And I was like, dang, like, it's not as fun anymore. And, you know, also at this time I was studying mechanical engineering in school, and I thought, okay, I really do want to get to the attractions. And, like, I heard about this thing called cross-training, where basically you can learn the skills of other attractions in your area, and you can, you know, train to do that. And I was like, okay, I want to find out more about this. Well, typically college program kids, depends the area, but mostly they're not able to be cross-trained. It's just kind of a waste of training because they're only there for a couple of months. But I went and talked to the coordinator of training at the time, because I don't know how it happened, but I was explaining to one of the leaders or someone, and everyone was kind of encouraged, because I was like, I'm going into mechanical engineering, I'd love to network and get to know more about these rides. And they're like, yeah. So I went to the coordinator of training, and he was like, yeah, this would be amazing, I want to help you out, I want to get this for you, and blah blah blah. And so there it was. He was like, you're going to either get Rock and Roller Coaster or Tower of Terror on your schedule, and either the next schedule drop or like a week or two after that. He's like, so just be ready. And I was like, oh, this is awesome, I get to do like one or the other. That's gonna be so cool. Well, the next schedule drop rolls around, and I had Beauty and the Beast and then Rock and Roller Coaster on it. So Beauty and the Beast was only like a 3-day training. And granted, keep in mind, this was a month and a half after my program started. So I only spent about a month and a half at Fantasmic. And I guess I should say, before I continue, kind of my role at Fantasmic is you kind of load and unload the theaters. You park strollers, you guide guests to their seats, you kind of... back when we were able to, you know, you push guests as much in as possible to get as many of the bench seating as possible, because, I mean, really, Fantasmic was always so crowded and so packed. We'd have a full show every night, and this was back when we could have 3 shows, when we had 3 shows of Fantasmic, and the first show was always packed. The second show was almost full, but a lot of the little end seats, I think like Witch and... I don't know, the Evil Witch, and then I don't know what the other section was. It's been so long since I've been up there. But those like outer sections weren't that busy. And then the third show, basically Mickey was the only thing full. So I'd always tell guests, I'm like, if you can stay till the end and come for the third show, like, you don't have to wait at all. You just like walk in and you're going to get perfect seating. But anyways, back to like the roles, like you load theaters, you know, you move strollers and you guide wheelchairs to their seats. So that's kind of the main thing that we did at Fantasmic. But yeah, going back, so I Beauty and the Beast, which is TOTS, what it shows up as, which is Theater of the Stars. That showed up on my schedule, and I was like, okay, whatever, I guess I'll just do it. 3 days, and so I learned Beauty and the Beast, and that's all she wrote, because like Fantasmic was fine, but Beauty and the Beast was not my cup of tea. Just was not like what I like to do. I'll leave it at that. It just wasn't that fun for me. But then I started my training at Rock and Roller Coaster. After the 3rd day of training for Beauty and the Beast, I started Rock and Roller Coaster training. And then after I finished Rock and Roller Coaster training, on my next schedule drop, I was scheduled to train at Tower of Terror. So at this point, I was about to be area trained, which was kind of unheard of for a college program kid. Like, typically, they don't get area trained. My schedule showed that I was going to get area train, which was crazy. But before I go ahead, I'll just leave it at this, that Tower of Terror never ended up happening on my college program. One of the leaders found out and was like, oh, no. You're not going to get area trained. That's not happening. And it was really disappointing, because I felt like I was kind of lied to, because I talked to all the other leaders at the time, and everyone knew what was going on, and everyone was fine with it, but this one leader was just like, no. So Doesn't matter though, because I worked Rock and Roller Coaster, and at the time, Rock and Roller Coaster was my favorite attraction. I loved it. Aerosmith was, and still is my favorite band. I think they're incredible. Amanda and I saw them in concert, so it was really amazing to work at Rock and Roller Coaster, and that was my job during my college program. The rest of my time, of my almost, about 7 months of it, I got to work there. Okay, now a little bit about my role at Rock and Roller Coaster. So I was just a regular attractions cast member at the time, right? So I did everything that you see where you cast are loading and unloading guests onto the vehicles. I did the pre-show with Studio C. I used to ask Aerosmith for backstage passes all the freaking time for everyone that came in, because that's something that I love to do. It was part of our show. Not every cast member does it, though they should, in my opinion. But I always played with the show. I really enjoyed getting into character and really theming, especially there where it had a lot of theming elements, but a lot of people just didn't care to go into the extremes. But I did. I was like, this is fun. Let's do this. Like, I even got to be Chris, who went and grabbed the Les Paul for Joe Perry. That's cool. That was a highlight. I literally got to hold the black Les Paul, and it was amazing. But I also did like the lobby area which is merged, where we allow the fast pass to the single riders and guests into the separated lines before they go into Studio C. I was outside at greeter and welcoming guests in. Fast pass, back when we actually had fast pass machines, and we'd have to load those up with all the cards, like the tickets. That was a nightmare. And then we also had a place called Kids Spot, which doesn't exist anymore, but we used to give out stickers that kids could put on these records, and that was a lot of fun. So I loved basically all the roles we had at Rock and Roller Coaster. It was a lot of fun, a lot of like theming elements, and to be honest, like my favorite spot to work at Rock and Roller Coaster was grouping. I loved it. It's like human Tetris, and you're fitting these perfect puzzles each time to be as efficient and safe as possible, because you are checking kids' heights and you're checking for other things that can't go on the ride, but you got to do it really quick. I mean, we had basically around like 48 seconds to load each limo, and it doesn't always happen, but that was your goal, and you have to fit 24 people on this limo, check for heights, check for things that can't go on, and also help other guests with other situations and other questions and stuff. And it was just fun. It's very fast paced, so that was my favorite position out of all of them. And then I really enjoyed Studio C as well, because I got to theme. I also enjoyed the lobby. I love Merge. It's kind of like, not Tetris in a way, but there's a lot of fast paced, quick environment to it, where you're trying to get the guest in the show and get as many as you can, without like overfilling it and backing things up. And then after that, I would say I really enjoyed load. Like when you get on that platform and you got 48 seconds to get 24 guests in their seats and pull down the harness safely and have the bags at their feet and to push up on the harness to check for, the safety on that. I mean, it was so quick, it was so fun, and Rock and Roller Coaster was a great attraction to work. It's not easy by any means, but it's a lot of fun, and it made the days go by super quick. So I really enjoyed my time at Rock and Roller Coaster. I enjoyed my time as a college program cast member altogether, because being a CP versus just being a normal cast member, like a full-time cast member or part-time, it's just different. You're younger. At least for me, I was younger. Different experience. You're living, completely away from home, which I already did at that point, anyways. But just different being on your own down there, and like you have a real job. I like I said, I really enjoyed being a college program kid at the time. It was a lot of fun. I feel like there's more to say about Rock and Roller Coaster, but I'll hold off because I want to get into it a little more in just a moment, because at the end of my college program, I went on to be seasonal, because I knew that I needed to get my degree. I needed to finish up my degree, but I wanted to come back. I knew it was something that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to work for Disney, so I needed to get my degrry. That way I had that and I could come back and continue to build my career there. So back then we had seasonal, which was fantastic. Unfortunately right now I think Disney is eliminating all their seasonal roles. which is hard. It's a hard time overall, but I won't get into that because I'm trying to stay positive about the whole thing. So I went seasonal, and I literally asked my leaders, I was like, hey, can I go seasonal? And they're like, yeah, you're seasonal. Just make sure you maintain your hours and put in your work availability, and you're good. It's a lot harder now, you know, before the pandemic, to get a seasonal status because, you know, now, so let me say, back then, yeah, I just told my leaders and they said okay, and they'd mark it down, and that was fine. And I had to maintain 150 hours on a rolling calendar year each 4 quarters. So basically from, you know, let's say June to June of 2019 to June of 2020, I had to make sure within that time frame I've worked 150 hours. And then the next quarter, which was, I don't even know if June is a quarter, but let's just say, you know, October was the next quarter, September was the next quarter, whatever. I, again, from September to September on the calendar, had to maintain that 150 hours. Really wasn't that hard. The hard part was honestly coming down and, you know, having a place to stay. You know, luckily I had some friends here who would always let me stay with them while I came down and got my hours. Even because I moved back to Tennessee. Amanda and I went to school at Tennessee Tech University, and any chance I got, I was coming down to work. And my spring breaks, my summer breaks, my fall breaks, my winter breaks. Every time I had a chance, I was down here. Sometimes I would lose money just coming down here to work. Not to maintain my 150 hours, because I got that very easily each year. Because in the summers, I would come down for a month. I would stay with a friend for a month, and I basically get over 150 hours at that point. But I just really enjoyed my job, and it was fun. I enjoyed what I did, so I'd come down on fall breaks, on winter breaks, and spring break, and, you know, we'd go to the parks a couple days, and then I'd work a couple days. And sometimes I would just strictly come down to work, and sometimes I'd make just enough, like, to break even on my trip of gas and travel and food and all that. And sometimes I would come back negative, but it's just something that I really enjoyed doing. But yeah, now seasonal, like I said, before the pandemic, you have, you still have to do the 150 hours, but to get seasonal, it's not as easy, and you don't always get to stay in your same area. Like, I got to stay with Sunset Attractions, I got to stay with Rock and Roller Coaster, but some people get transferred for different areas. They have to, like, have, like, 90 days or a month. I might be saying this wrong because it's been a long time since I've discussed seasonal with someone, but I believe it's, like, you have to have, like, 60 days after your program ends. And because they could call you and say, hey, you're going to, you know, food and beverage, and you need to do your training first thing. It might be 30 days. I can't remember the exact amount of days, but it wasn't just an immediate thing like it was for me. And now you don't always get to stay in your current position. So seasonal back then, when I did it, was great. It was easy. Not as much now, but I'll leave it there because we've talked a lot already. Just know that the Rock and Roller Coaster part of the story isn't done, because next week, on the next weekly vlog, I'm going to talk about when we came back down here in 2017, and I continued my career at Rock and Roller Coaster, and I became a trainer, I became a coordinator, and I became a tour guide at Rock and Roller Coaster. And I'll probably talk about all that and that kind of specifically, and I might touch on my time at Tower, when I worked at Tower of Terror as well, because that was part of Sunset Attractions. I might loop that all together, or Tower of Terror might be the one after that. First of all, again, thank you guys for staying on this long and watching, and I really appreciate it. You know, Amanda and I talk about our channel and how much it's grown, and we would just love interacting with you guys. So the more comments, the better. It's fun reading, it's fun talking to you guys, and like sometimes bantering back and forth, and the things you guys suggest. And there's a lot to this channel that has brought us a lot of happiness and a lot of joy. So we really appreciate we really appreciate you guys so freaking much. With that being said, continue to comment on these vlogs, because again, ask me any question, anything you want to know about my career, because that's what we're getting to. Like I said, every week I'm going to kind of build on each career as we go and explain to you what I did and kind of some of the fun things I did with it as well. So like I said, next week is about me being a trainer, a tour guide, and a coordinator at Rock and Roller Coaster. We might touch on Tower. If not, I'll move it to the next week. But ask all the questions you want, and I'll be sure to answer them in the next weekly vlog. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll see you next time.
Hi everyone. everyone, thanks for joining us on this adventure. We hope you had as much fun watching it as we did making it. Make sure you subscribe here for more fun videos.
And don't forget to check out the previous video, which is right here. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and any other social media we have, we'll put the links below for that. Thanks again for watching.